do have Howie Roseman as a GM. What the hell
Yes.
is going to happen in these 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think
comment a
something's
lot.
going to get done.
You think so? Like
Well,
my question is big or little, because I can see little, but big is like
Big.
Chris McCaffrey, Josh Jacobs, one of these receivers.
I think big.
Burns.
Yeah,
I think it's
think big.
Burns. I think it's
I
big.
think they're going big.
I think it's big. I mean, this is how he sees the schedule is very, very favorable. How he's smart now, man. How he's getting smarter and smarter. How he sees that this defense can basically. Who's this? Kenny Pickett? He beat somebody.
No, that was
Pickett?
Trubisky
Oh, that
came
was
back and said,
Trubisky?
it's my
Yeah,
job.
he came
It's
in.
my job.
That's what I'm saying. But like Howie Roseman sees these quarterbacks and he's like, okay, we like this. This is like we can do what we want to do with these guys. You know what I mean? And I think Howie Roseman just going to add more firepower to that defense.
Yeah, I think he's
it's gonna
going
be a
big.
name. Yeah, I think it's going to be a big name.
When's the trade deadline? The 2nd of November, right?
yeah,
Something
it's
like
like
that.
yeah, it's after. Here, let me look it up. I don't even know. It is November 1st at 4 p.m. So that would be
Yeah.
after the Texans or after the
Pittsburgh
after
game, right?
the Pittsburgh game before the Texans game. Yep.
Well, this is the week to do it because you got a bye week.
Mhm.
If you could pull something off this week,
Right.
You get an extra week to get a guy ready. They did that with Jay Ajayi. They did that to somebody else too. I forget. I think he's going
Golden
big.
Tate.
You're 6-0.
Golden Tate.
Yeah, Golden Tate was a trade.
Golden
Was that the
Tate.
bye week? Yeah. I think they're going. I think they're going to go big because you're 6-0. Probably going to be 7-0, 8-0, 9-0.
Yeah.
I think they're going to take a shot.
Is there a
Who?
preference?
I don't know.
Is there? I mean, we hear Burns, but is it running back? Because I think there are really three spots, right? Running back, you make the case for pass rusher, and then I guess you could say receiver if they wanted. I don't think they need one, but those are the only three, right? They don't need a corner,
Pass rushers
safety.
for me.
Yeah,
How about
it feels
a punt
pass
returner?
rusher.
It gotta be. It gotta
Yeah.
be edge rusher or another safety for me.
Hey, 500.
Gotta
I
be
want to
edge
see.
rusher
Hold
or
up,
another
500. You didn't see Covey get that 15 piece?
I did, and I almost had a heart attack. Dude, he scares me so much.
They got and it wouldn't have been safety last night until Garner Johnson missed about 10 plays, and the ball started moving again. I think you got to get another competent safety or edge rusher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think edge rusher makes a lot of sense though. Like that, you need another rotational piece, and then you got older guys. So if you could get like a Burns, right, you could get him long term because he's young. You're going to lose Brandon Graham, Derek Barnett. Who cares about him? But you're going to lose these guys. So a guy like that, Burns, is who I would like to get.
You don't miss Derek Barnett's 15-yard penalty twice a game?
God.
You don't miss that? I miss it.
No.
I miss
Oh, my
raging at
God.
my TV like at least twice a game whenever he was in. I miss it.
My biggest meltdowns on YouTube are over Derek Barnett. That guy drives me nuts. Yeah, no.
Oh,
Barnett.
man. Ringo says, favorite content creators on one. Love it, man. Let's get this ring. I agree because I think does this year feel, I know we compare it to 2017 because it's the only year that you can really compare it to. This team feels better. It does feel better. It feels more complete. Right? I mean, because Wentz was really good that year, and we all, we got to give credit where credit is due, but Wentz is obviously trash now. But this team feels they're way more complete in the secondary. Like it was Malcolm and, Jalen Mills started in that Super Bowl and played well in that Super Bowl. But it was, they're way better in the secondary. They're way better at linebacker. They have more pass rushers, although I thought they did a really good job rushing the passer that year. Offensive line is basically the same. It was elite then. It's elite now, although there were more injuries in terms of like Vitek coming in. I would take this team over the 2017 team. See that team that's fast now.
This is my thing though. That 2017 team was in the highest scoring Super Bowl of all time. Like you got to have a gunslinger at to compete in that type of Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But the defense that we have now, they probably wouldn't allow Brady to score that many points as frequently as they did in that Super Bowl. So I don't know, man. This team is looking real legit, man.
Well, look, I did this for fun. I didn't put it on Twitter yet. I was going to do it tomorrow because I did it later. I looked up Carson Wentz in 17's first 6 games, compared it to Jalen Hurts. And it was Carson Wentz had 1,584 yards in the first 6 games compared to Jalen Hurts 1,514 yards. So you're talking about 60-something yards different in the first 6. He's supposed to be the passing quarterback. Jalen Hurts supposed to be the rushing quarterback. That being said, Carson Wentz had 13 touchdowns on the season, all passing. A lot of people did. The biggest gripe is now Jalen Hurts does have 12 touchdowns, 6 and 6.
Right.
To me, it's just been a difference of we just witnessed Jalen Hurts throw 2 touchdowns in the red zone, and it worked.
Right.
But we've also witnessed Jalen Hurts in the red zone rush for him. To me, it's like guys who throw touchdowns. I'm not saying Jalen Hurts can or can't do it with them, but at the end of the day, these other guys don't have the option, and their coaches are not calling the plays for Jalen Hurts the same way. So to me, he accounted for 12. But when you look at that, you're talking about 60 yards difference. Talking about 1 touchdown difference. Mind you, Jalen Hurts has more rushing yards than Carson Wentz did, but it's similar from an offensive standpoint. And then I just looked at how does this team rank in total touchdowns in the NFL throughout the season. And we are 3rd in the NFL in total touchdowns. Listen, when it comes when push comes to shove, threes are threes, but touchdowns are what win you games. So when you look at it, it's number 1 Chiefs with 22, number 2 Bills with 21, and number 3 Eagles with 20. Now, they'll credit the Bills and Chiefs for having amazing offenses. Why? Because them 21 touchdowns from the Bills, 19 of them are from Josh Allen throwing. The 22 touchdowns for the Chiefs are 15 from them throwing. It doesn't matter. Jalen Hurts is the catalyst of this offense. And when we get down to the red zone, we score a lot rushing because the true foundation of this team is still in the offensive line. And our wide receivers are not divas. They're down for whatever. So at the end of the day, when you look at explosive offenses, we're 3rd in scoring touchdowns. That's a big deal. And we haven't even begun to play in the second half yet. And
that's
exactly. Real quick. 82 differential.
Numbers.
82 plus differential in the second quarter is disgusting.
I mean, you're talking about putting those numbers up and really only playing in the first half. I mean, that's what I'm saying. The difference, I think, between this 2017 team and this team is I think this team's a little younger. I mean, they have vets, but I think we're learning how to win. I think the coaching staff is learning how to win, and it's got to learn how to kind of put teams away. I think Doug Peterson and those guys knew how to do that.
Jim Schwartz was the vet. Doug was young, but Schwartz was he was a head coach prior.
But the thing is, you had a lot of veterans on that team. You had some older guys still on that team. I think you have younger guys today. But talent-wise, I think this team's more talented on paper. No question.
Yeah, it is. And one reason that you could point out for that is the turnover differential. I think we're like
plus 12.
Plus 12. That's
the
crazy.
The second closest is right? plus 4. No, we're 8 away from them. Plus 4.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
I put both of the stats today on Twitter. I was looking at it because people were trying to say the Eagles are good, but they're just not that explosive. I said, bro, when it comes to touchdowns, we are 3rd in the NFL. Listen, we're still.
They just don't like how it looks.
We're 3rd in total offense, and we're 3rd in scoring. I prefer scoring over total offense because that could get skewed as you get down there, but you don't finish. We're finishing, and this is only in the first half. What can be of this team is I'm not trying to toot the horn like that, but just think about it. If you can unlock 4 quarters of this play, I mean,
I feel like Nick Sirianni and Steichen, they almost got to go to Jalen at halftime while we up like 14 or 17 because we always are for some damn reason, and say, kill him. Dude, kill him. Yeah, I was screaming it in the stands. We was blowing. I was like, kill him. I was finish him. I was screaming, finish them. We were up 20. Exactly right. I was screaming, finish him. Because I knew it was a long game, man. I know 20 points. Bro. I mean, the turnover differential, man, lets me know that this is a championship team. No matter how you cut it, you're getting turnovers. You got two defensive backs with 3 interceptions, Gardner Johnson and Slay. You got Bradbury with 2 interceptions. One is a pick 6. You got Avonte Maddox. Do we even have a fumble this year? Everything is we just taking the ball away easily, right? All interceptions, right?
I think so.
I don't think we do.
That's crazy, man. Interception. Right. We lead the league in 3 and outs. I mean, the defense is legit, man. I don't even have to talk about Jalen Hurts as much as I want to because he's playing well. But the defense is scary, man. And this is literally the best defense in the National Football League. And with how good Jalen Hurts is playing and how good the offense can turn it on at one time, you know what I mean? This is a championship team, man. I mean, I hate to say this after 6 games, but this is a really well put together team, and they understand each other and they play for each other. So, I mean, I feel sorry for whoever we got to see after the bye, after we get a little help.